Okay, here we are once again. You can't buy from the weapon shop here until you get the quest for the ring, because the weapon shop owner's talking in town. And I haven't got the quest for the ring yet, because I kind of want to just get the ring and see what happens. Probably nothing. Probably stay on the quest, you go back out of town, you come back in, bam, it's done. Same thing with Varango. It's kind of depressing they didn't have branching possibilities just in case. Like, oh my god, I haven't tried it yet, so I want to see, but I doubt it. I have the hero dead again, and everyone's equipped with the best shit for this town, and I've got extra stuff in the bag. So what we're gonna do? Oh yeah, and also, I dropped off the Rogue Knight and I dropped off Varango because I picked up the two dudes that right here, these two dudes, and we're just gonna level them up and get rid of them. They're both 30. They're both a 30 monster, and there's enemies around here we can recruit anyway. Bombs and wyverns, or chimeras they call them in this version, and I believe you can recruit these hunter mechs. Okay, killer machine is recruitable, but not hunter mech. So the reskins of these you can recruit. Sadly, they won't give you these, which is a little upsetting to me. Anyway, those two should be leveling up pretty quick for a while. Oh, level 15 for was that Clayton? Yeah, he's also a 30 monster, so he's not going to be that valuable. What else am I going to do with the money, though? Which is why I spent it all on buying top hats and things. Because I had 370,000 and now I have 319,000. I don't mind wasting $60,000. Because I'm just going to get it back while grinding for these monsters anyway. So, you can recruit monster tamers, I think, in this version. So, that's a possibility right there. We'll just hang around here and probably try to recruit one. You can't recruit these guys. These elephants, they just won't let us do it. But there'll be okay experience for a while. Let's just use a Musk, because we can get Wyvern out here, and at least we could encounter him in the other versions of the game. So let's see if he's in this mountain region. Hunter mechs are. Okay, well, they're decent EXP. Maybe they drop something rare, who knows. Oh, here's Tamer. Yay! Anyway, it's good when they're by themselves. Here we go, chimeras, or wyverns as we're so used to calling them by now. A very good monster, one I recommend recruiting. He's not easy to recruit, but he's worth it. Poppy goes to 4, he gets 10 MP, not bad. We might get lucky like we did with the pink terracotta and just get him in a couple of encounters. Or the game's RNG may totally hate me. Tactics, you don't use magic, because there's no reason for you to use magic. You have the Grungan Web, just use it. Okay. He got 10 luck. That's I don't know what luck does in this game. They don't ever explain to you what the stats do. You're just left to interpret. And luck is never a stat that is explained in most of the Dragon Quest games. Like in Dragon Quest 3, you never know what it did. Like, we'll talk about the original for Nintendo. You didn't know what it did, and you thought it might do something important, and it doesn't. It improves your dodge rate while you're critically injured, and that's it. It doesn't improve drop rates. It doesn't improve encounter rates. It doesn't improve. And then when they made the remake for the Super Famicom, which was then ported to our Game Boy Color, it doesn't improve monster metal acquisitions. It doesn't improve any of that. It still only seems to improve dodge ratio, the ability for you to dodge attacks, and maybe not while critical anymore. Preston 33, 6 MP is not bad. It just improves your dodge rate. Okay, we don't need to be in the mountain just yet. Oh shit. But you can recruit these guys, I think. Gamgans. I think. But let's go out here and see if we can just recruit the guys we're trying to recruit. Chimeras, monster tamers, and a little bit further north would be the bombs. Puppets level 4. While I'm grinding for monsters, it's probably just wise I just look for... I just level up the low guys. And then I'll switch back when I'm grinding for EXP. I still kept Chromio in because, all things considered, he still is a temporary character. His level's only 20. I want to get him maxed. Look at him, his HP's already 100, and that's pretty cool. Clayton's going up to 16 with 13 hit points. Yeah, he's a decent tank-like character for a while, but he still doesn't get enough HP for it to matter. Poppy's at 6, he gets 11 MP. That's pretty decent too. You cannot recruit that tongue guy, Pax Tongue, but I think you can recruit his reskin. I'll have to look at the chart. Chimeras, this is what we're mainly after right now. But I will try to get the others as well, because that's the goal of this. Monster recruits. So, I used Chimera to beat the game, my PS2 playthrough, and he's really good. He just got unlucky and got killed, and I didn't revive him before I dealt the final blow. There it is, there's the bomb, the rock bomb. Yes, you can recruit rock bomb. Apparently he's really hard to recruit, so it'll take you a while to get him. But his encounter rate should be higher than Slime's encounter rate, so despite them having equal numerical value, you should have an easier time recruiting Rock Bomb. Should, based on all those factors I mentioned in the previous episode and now this one. I mean, he's not going to run from you. Let's see, Poppy's level 7, not the way Metal Slimes do anyway. Learn Sap. Maybe this mountain range right here is the best, because I'll find the rock bombs. Or maybe that top area was it for recruiting them, and the rest of the mountain range doesn't have them. Don't know. Yeah, you guys are not really a threat, you just have more hit points. And we're pretty much over-leveled. There we go, let's kill the bomb and be done with it. Let's recruit the bomb and be done with it, because I don't want him either. He gets an impressive amount of hit points, but all of his skills are pretty much crap. Nobody wants to do Body Slam. We already established that Body Slam is completely worthless. We don't want to use Kerplunk with him, because that's kind of useless. I mean, that's like a last-ditch effort. If a boss is kicking your ass, you use it, because everyone's dead but him and he uses it. Bingo. It's so situational, though. You never really get the opportunity, because if you prepare for battles... Oh, we get an Iron Cuirass. If you prepare for the battles enough, you'll never get a party wipe. And if you get a party wipe, chances are the Kerplunk you'll use is only going to postpone the inevitable. But then again, it might be the factor. But again, it's too situational to matter. Ooh, MP 11. He's getting a lot of MP. And I guess he needs to. He needs to max out his MP because he's temporary. A level 30 who levels up this quickly is not necessarily the strongest enemy monster you'll find for having your party. Kind of why I swapped out Barongo and Clayton, or Clank, I guess. This is a better place to grind EXP anyway, because battles are routinely giving me like 500. Like 500? Yeah. Similar to 500. Poppy goes to 8, 13 hit points. See, he's the hit point, and the other one is the MP. So, I guess. Yeah, Terracotta, I keep calling it, because the first ones you encounter were called Terracottas. And we'll be level up again, that's not surprising. Yeah, Clayton's going up, 17, hit points 12, yeah, your MP sucks, dude. Well, let's try to get them. I can't recruit you, I don't want to fight you, okay? Here comes the whip, I can't one-shot him with the whip. 15 damage, that's actually kind of shitty when you're trying to grind. Oh, well, here's another Iron Cuirass. Instead of building a statue out of scale shields, we could start building that out of Iron Cuirasses. Now, we're not going to be here long enough for that. I mean, we were there a long time to get all those scale shields, but we can't recruit anyone in this battle. How dare you give me this battle? Although, I think some of them drop a seed of strength, actually. I'm trying to think. Yeah, one of the enemies around where I grinded for monsters dropped Seed of Strengths, and that's better than Seed of Resiliences. Okay, you can get Monster Tamers around here, you can get Wyverns around here. Can you get Rock Bombs around here? I don't know. Poppet's level 7. Yeah, he's doing okay. Maybe the bombs are further south. I know the Chimeras are in this field, so that's good to know. I'm not sure about the bombs. Maybe the bombs are in the desert area. They were in that area in PS2. I remember grinding and got the bombs in this specific area. Somewhere around where I'm standing now. Yeah, see? There you go. So I guess they kept that. So I'll just sort of... Oh, Musk wore off. Well, of course it wears off. It's not infinite. I'm happy it's not infinite. That would be a bitch. It's infinite until you use holy water. Yeah, oh my god. They would be toggle switches then. Musker Monster Munchies versus Holy Water. I understand why they're both temporary. Oh, you pushed him in the wagon. It doesn't kill him or anything. It just fucks your lineup. And yeah, there you go. It's a little annoying. And that's all it is annoying. Yeah, because you can go to lineup. You can go to lineup next round, and it doesn't cost you any turn, or it doesn't cost you a turn. It doesn't cost you anything. So that they do that is it's only useful if there's another monster that I don't know, if your commands haven't gone yet, I suppose. Okay, I tried to recruit the Wyvern there and not the Rock Bomb, which is fine. Wyvern is the main reason why you'd ever want to come here. People might balk at Wyvern's lower hit point count, but it still is endgame worthy. So you don't have to worry too much. He just has a little bit lower and you gotta watch him. But he gets a lot, he gets not all the heal spells, but the fact that he gets revive and the fact that he gets other things like heal all makes him really good, and his MP point pool isn't all that bad. Poppy. HP 12, MP 3, and 10 luck. What is luck used for? We don't know. There's another one. Well, there goes another one. Hold your fire. There are no life forms. You must have short-circuited. Like, that one scene right there is so implausible. You know, I don't think they would care about the cost of one laser bolt, you know. Family Guy spoofed it, though. Like, what, are you suddenly in charge? What, are we paying by the shot now? You're not in charge of the monthly budget or some shit like that. And it kind of made sense. The same crew that did Family Guy, and you know, the art crew wasn't necessarily a Family Guy spoof. Actually, it was Blue Harvest, yeah. Poppet's level 8, he gets 9 MP, that's pretty good. Oh, I got the Wyvern! Sweet! Hell yeah, I want the Wyvern. There's no room for you, so we'll have to send you back. But yeah, I love Wyvern. Okay, now we just need the Monster Tamer and the Rock Bomb. I doubt we're gonna get both of those. I mean, I really, really doubt we're gonna get both of those. Ugh. First off, I have to encounter Rock Bomb, and I'm not getting lucky with that encounter lately, it seems. Alright, but we got Wyvern. I'm gonna have to record until we get all 3 of these, though. And then I can grind here, because then there'll be nothing left to show. And I want to get these temps out of the way. Okay, elephants, I don't want you. I want Bomb. Please, just tell Bomb to come. Clayton 18, 12 hit points. Okay, he maxes out pretty quick, all things considered. Unless his next 10 levels are going to just be a total grind fest. That happens. Levels up quickly initially, and then they tease you with the quick levels, and then his final stretch is just ungodly long. Which is the same thing for Aloha, and the same thing for the other one I can't remember which monster it was. Same thing. Way too much. Oh, the Cactus Ball. Fandango. So Fandango and Aloha together, just horrible, horrible monsters. You never want to recruit them. They're too hard to recruit. Okay, Rock Bomb, come join me. Ah, fuck. Anyway. Monster Tamer. Oh, well, I don't... This could be bad. Oh, no, we killed the Wyvern. Okay, good. AI is interesting. Yeah, there you go. No. Recruit me. Recruit me the bomb. Someone set us up the bomb. What? We get signal. Main screen turn on. How are you, gentlemen? It's you! I love the audio they put on that. That thing went viral, yeah. Mikhail's 35. Oh yeah, you're my Hill Slime. 8 MP, that's impressive. I wonder if it's gonna be Preston. Nope, it's gonna be Poppy. 14 hit points, man. 9 luck, and he learns Buff. Okay, not Bluff. Buff. I thought Bluff would be a cool skill. Intimidates people and they start shaking. It'd be the same thing as other things like Warcry. So there'd be no point in having it. There'd be no point in having two skills that do the exact same thing. This game is notorious for that. Repeat skill effects, just different names. And okay, now we're only halfway through the episode, so we have time. So Rock Bomb, come on. I might have to do an edit for that. You guys probably won't get all the grinding, but I do want to get the Monster Tamer. Pop is level 9. HP, MP. Okay, those stats are pretty good for level ups. Oh, Monster Tamer, here we go. I want you at least. Oh, of course you won't. Because you couldn't recruit him except in this port. They didn't let you recruit him. Oh, Seed of Wisdom. Okay. So his drop is okay. You know, if you're gonna farm around here. And yeah, I thought you could recruit him in the PS2 version, and you couldn't. He wasn't on the official PS2 recruit list. Official. I say official. Yeah, a fact that somebody made. I don't. You could check the Book of Monsters though, because it would tell you. It at least tells you if it's easy, medium, or hard to recruit. So it tells you whether you can recruit, and that's probably where the fact got its information from. So I have no reason to distrust the fact, unless someone's trolling the fact. But he wasn't on the list. But he showed up in this version of the game, and I don't know why. I'm thinking, well, okay, if you're going to add this monster, are you going to add anything to the team? Is he going to add anything important to the team? Something that no one else can. Like, can he call for backup? And then, like, just like Talon did in Dragon Warrior 4, you know, monsters appear out of nowhere and attack 3 times, and then vanish off into the ether, you know. But he doesn't get that. Or would the Monster Tamer have an ability to make other recruitings easier? Kind of like how the Meats did in Dragon Quest Monsters. So the Tamer would have command or something, and like odds of recruitment have gone up. I don't think he gets that either. I looked at his skill list and didn't notice anything in that category. I'll look again, but sources say no. You know, come on, we're not interested in you anymore. We got you. Poppy's level 11, or Pappy, or whatever. 5 agility this time. If I get a second Wyvern, I'll be upset. Just because I don't need a second one. I'm going to say no to all the second ones that come my way. Come on, Bombs. Come on, Rockies. Rocky and Bullwinkle. I think Rocky is one of the names that he can be, I think, based on Dragon Warrior 7. The old guy named the bomb Rocky before he blew himself up. Clayton goes up to 19. Yeah, he's getting slower now. 12 HP. Alright. Maybe I'll be able to ditch him sooner than I thought. Which is fine. I can go back and collect Rogue Knight and Morongo. Or maybe I'll not do that and I'll collect Wyvern instead, because I'd like to get his levels up to 50. Because he's a good character. Poppet goes up to 10, HP 10, MP 6. He learned the weirdest dance. Of course he does. That's one of the things he learned, just like Fandango learned the weirdest dance. Although he learns it a lot sooner than Fandango did. Okay, come on, where are the fucking rocks? Like, they tease me with them a little bit, and now I don't get them anymore. I'm getting Tamers more often than rocks. I'm not even getting Tamers that often. I found them in the desert area. But I don't know if they're going to stay in the desert area. And I'm getting these killer machines all the time. Or hunter mechs, sorry. I don't mind if they drop seeds or anything, but now I gotta use musk again. It's a little hard to stay in the desert when... Oh, there we go. See, every time I bitch, I get one. Well, if that was the case, I'd bitch all the time, but I am bitching all the time. So am I getting them all the time? Well, shit, no. But I guess this is as good a spot as any to grind for them. Maybe they're a better option at night, which would piss me off. I hate when Dragon Quest games do that. And not only night encounters, because it bugs you. You know you've encountered an enemy in an area and you can't ever find them. It's because, well, only at night. There he goes again. Fucking up my lineup. Yay. Oops, I don't need metal in front. Although I could put him in front just as a change of scenery. Because either one in front are fine. He's got over 100 hit points now, which is really cool for a slime. For a metal, anyway. In fact, it's almost broken for a metal. There we go. There's Rocky. Nope. No recruit chance. Hello, Mr. Tamer person. Hello. Poppy goes to 12 with 10 more hit points, 6 magic points, some decent stat gains. If you're interested, you can look, rewind the video. if you missed it. If you're just having myself on as like an audio while you play something else, glance over once in a while when we level up. That way you can check out the stat gains. Although I'm not showing all the stat gains like I used to. That's true. I used to always show all the item drops and all the stat gains. I stopped doing that because I don't want to edit that much. It's just, it's too much editing. Too much editing for something this simple. Grindage, man. Grindage. Am I Polishore now? Polishore was a one-trick pony, and that's why he didn't last. You talk the surfer lingo, which was out when it was in, because I don't remember anyone in school mimicking that. And a good way to identify if pop culture is popular is to see how it's being imitated in middle schools and high schools. And Polishore was never imitated, at least not to my knowledge. And I won't say never, but he was never imitated in my observable environment. So it made him, well, you know, dated already. He was a cute, what do you want to call it? He was a cute curiosity, and that's all he was. He made quite a few movies, but he was the same character in each of the movies. Kind of like this. Oh, a second, we leveled up. Poppet goes up to level 11 with 10 hit points and 5 magic points. And not really good stats. Kind of like the actress who plays Rachel on Friends. Okay, played Rachel on Friends. Friends went off the air 2004. But that actress doesn't play any other role other than that character. Or I should say that character. Because she plays... It was even made fun of in Friends. Phoebe... the characters in Friends, not the actresses themselves. Phoebe made fun of Rachel by saying, "You're always so fickle." Z Clayton goes up to 20. 14 hit points. Pretty good for a temporary. She's like, "I love Ross. I hate Ross. I love Ross. I hate Ross." And it's true. You saw her fall in love with Ross twice and break up with Ross twice throughout the course of the series. And then you saw Ross just always be in love with her, no matter who he's dating. They always went back to that. And Rachel was always the same character. She always plays the one character where, at the drop of a hat, she'll fall out of love with you, and then you have to win her back. Oh, come on, stop doing that. It's the same character. Line up. It's the same character she plays in Bruce Almighty. Same. Didn't change. She was in love with whatever his name was. I mean, I know his actor name. Jim Carrey. I don't remember what his name was in that movie. Bruce. Okay, no, it's in the title. Asswipe. Yeah. No. You're not supposed to kill the rock bomb. I need to control fights when they're like that. Yeah. So you give me a rock bomb in like 20 encounters and I fuck it up. Yeah, you can blame me for that one, guys. So she loved him, and then like she saw him kiss the one chick at the party, and suddenly she's not in love with him anymore. Suddenly, like it just and then all of a sudden he sees her praying later. She is still in love with him, and she wants to forget him because she can't forgive. So she loves, but she can't forgive. So she wants to break up. You know, was she God? God can't forgive either, by the way. Pop is level 13. HP, MP, good stat gains on that one. And it's true, it can't. It takes Jesus to make God forgive. If you know your Christian mythology, which I kind of do. I kind of was saturated with it my entire life. Anyway. So, yeah, she can't forgive at all. And then you just have to kind of win her back. It's a boring character because it's predictable. And it's predictable because we've seen her do it for 15 years. So, can you please pick a different model to go on? Even Jim Carrey tried to branch out from his comedic one-trick pony and do other movies. He did Truman Show, and he did 27, or was it 23? I can't remember the number, but he tried to play himself as different roles. And he was, I won't say marginally successful, I think I'll say successful in showing that he can play different roles. I'm not making any claims as to whether those movies were or were not successful. I'm saying that he successfully played a different character. Okay? So you could argue that maybe Truman Show wasn't really a different character, but it was. He only did a few funnier things, and most time it was a more grown-up role, I guess you could say. Preston, although Preston's 34. Although the comedy role isn't a child role, and they're all adult comedians. I mean, and there is adult humor. So I won't even say grown-up role. I'm going to say a different role. Yeah, because the terms are ambiguous and they don't mean anything. Because, by the way, I can't stand when people tell me to grow up. You see, all that is a cop-out. It's a cop-out for you not wanting to deal with a behavioral trait that you don't like about somebody. Oh shit. Tactics. All. Follow orders. Yeah, everybody attack fucking wyverns first because we're gonna get rock bombs. Okay? We gotta get rock bombs. And I need to verify we can recruit them, but I'm pretty sure we can. And hold on. Oh yeah, rock bomb's on the list. So yay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Come on, monster tamers. Oh, but now we're on auto manual, which is annoying. I'll have to switch tactics again. Only a few times does that happen. You, my friend, though, don't use magic because, you know, I don't want you to throw fire spells out there all the time when you have a very strong whip. Yeah, see. And this is decent EXP, 400 or so with that battle. So even if I'm not going to recruit the monsters, I'm still going to level up my temporaries. And as we know, some of these monsters are taking a lot longer to level up now. Poppet's level 12, 9, 6, and... Oh, the Chimera gives me his Chimera Wing, yay. What was I talking about before? I lost track. Something about different roles. Oh no, it's the grow up. When you tell someone to grow up, it's pointless to say that, because you say that to people who are expressing a behavioral trait that you don't like, and they can do the same thing to you. Because like my mother, I'm 34 years old, and my mother still says that my eating habits are childish and I should grow up and eat like a human being, and that pisses the fuck out of me. Because I don't eat like a slob. I simply don't sit around there and stare at my plate, take a bite, and then like wait a minute before I take a second bite. I take a bite, I chew it, I swallow it. If I need, I'll take a drink of water, and then I'll take another bite. Okay? It's this direct way of eating, and it's not fast. But since I'm not sitting there staring at my plate between bites, contemplating my meal, my mother says that I eat too fast. And it's like I'm done eating in 5 or 6 minutes. And I'm not even like scarfing the food down. Now, I'm not blobbing it all over me and like I'm in a contest. I'm just eating straightforward without contemplating my food. That's what I call it. I got no other word for it. And she says that I'm eating like a child. And all it is a behavioral trait that she doesn't like. She doesn't like the fact that she takes forever to eat and I don't. Because she wants to spend time with the family if I eat with her. Clayton goes up 21, and okay, fine, go spend time with the family, I don't give a shit. Just don't tell me to sit there at the dinner table, my ass in the chair. I'm a grown fucking man, okay? I don't need to ask permission to leave the fucking table. Okay, I don't. I leave the table when I'm done eating, and actually I even help out. I start clearing the table, like, of my dishes, and I start doing the dishes. So by the time she's done eating, if I'm going to eat with her, by the time I'm done eating, or by the time she's done eating, I've already done half the dishes. You see? So you do all the work, and then you can just chill. Why do I have to fucking wait on people? You know, I don't like waiting on people. So, Poppy's 14, 3, 5. I'm gonna get back to my train of thought and finish it before the episode's over. It's just a behavior trait she doesn't like. And I say the same thing to her. She has this, like, my dad has the inability to be proven wrong on things, and then I could say, you know, why don't you grow up and look at something from someone else's point of view? You're acting like a child. And my mother and father argue all the time. And I could easily walk in on them and say, you guys are fighting like children, why don't you grow up? And you see, the tables can be turned instantly when someone's exhibiting a behavior trait that you do not like. So it's pointless to say that someone's acting like a child. Okay, we're probably not going to get it, so I'm just going to go up. I'm going to go up and save. So you can't use that argument with me without it first making me mad. And then people go, oh, you're being angry, you're just being a child. Again, they're just exhibiting a behavior trait you don't like. And people have a right to do that because not everyone's going to behave like you. They're just not. So never use the term grow up with me, because it doesn't mean anything. You know, all you're telling me is that you can't handle someone behaving in a fashion that you don't approve of. And I'm sorry, but the world doesn't revolve around any one person, and I tolerate behavioral traits that I don't like in people. We're not even talking about selfish, conceited behavior traits, just regular behavioral traits that you probably don't like. And the argument is invalid as soon as you make it. Now, there are no objective childish behaviors, because adults behave the same as children when it comes to emotions, and our behavior is emotional. Oh fuck, I forgot they're gonna revive his ass, so I gotta kill him again. You know what, I'm fine. It doesn't take long to kill him. I just don't want him to be at level 50, I just don't. So let's just go to the end and save. Here we go. So I don't know, comment. Tell me if that's the same with you. You know, if you don't like the fact people are just telling you, hey, grow up. Because it's stupid. It's a pointless argument. Don't tell me to grow up. You know, what you need to do is grow up. You know, you need to stop being intolerable to other people's behavior traits. And I make amends so they can too. I don't walk to someone up and tell them every time I don't like something they're doing, stop acting like a child. I never say that. Ever. I do say, you know, you're being stupid. That's something I'll say. Stop acting retarded, but I won't say stop acting like a child. Anyway, thanks for watching. We got Chimera. We didn't get the other two. Next few episodes, probably up to 4 episodes, I will spend on any one monster before I do an edit, okay? So, hopefully I'll get those 2 down there in the next few episodes, and if I don't, you don't have to suffer any more than 2 hours with me, and then it's just going to be a cut. That's a promise I make to you. See you next episode.